Welcome back to Wrestling World. Today we'll be taking a look at the big potential news regarding Charlotte Flair's return, Sasha's interest in winning the men's titles, and Vince McMahon's last match. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and hit that like button below. Let's start things off with the potential of a big WWE return for Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair has been out of action for several months, but she's been posting a lot of teasers this week, and the fans are putting the pieces together. So where would Charlotte make her return, you may ask? The answer could be TLC. Let's go over this whole theory and idea because it actually makes sense, and I wanted to talk about it. Lana's been written off of TLC with her storyline injury. It's being reported that WWE will keep Lana off of television for just around 4 weeks. This means that Asuka desperately needs a tag team partner for TLC. In all honesty, us fans do get carried away with the entire mystery partner and mystery opponent aspect. Our expectations just go through the roof when we hear the word mystery. But majority of the time, WWE's big mysteries almost never live up to our expectations. Just like how they hyped up Billie Kay's mystery partner on SmackDown for a week, and it was just Natalya. A reveal like that is just very deflating. However, it makes sense for this big return to be Charlotte's reintroduction, and it'll be a massive missed opportunity if it's not. So let's put everything together. Charlotte's character was taken off of television due to an attack from Nia Jax. Charlotte returning in this match will automatically put her in a spot to seek revenge on Nia Jax. Instant payoff for how she was taken off of television all those months ago. So Charlotte gets her revenge on Nia Jax, but do they win the tag titles? I'm going to go with no. It doesn't really look like WWE would have Asuka and Charlotte as tag team champions. They make a good pairing for one night, but don't think the two of them winning the tag team titles makes sense. With Charlotte's character sort of being neutral, I think it's more likely that she'll help Asuka battle Nia and Shayna during the match, but once they're unsuccessful in winning the titles, I could definitely see Charlotte attacking Asuka after the match and holding up the Raw Women's title to let Asuka know what she's after now. I think that's the perfect ideal return for Charlotte from all aspects. She gets her revenge on Nia Jax, while also turning her attention to the Raw Women's title, all in the same night of her return. Of course, there's some fans that don't really like how Charlotte is always in the title picture, especially if she jumps back into the title picture during the night of her return. But like we said before, the Raw Women's title is in a very desperate spot right now. It feels like there hasn't been a meaningful match for the Raw Women's Championship since August, so the title could most definitely benefit from Charlotte's star power right about now. Hopefully Charlotte can put the title back on the map and give it some proper direction that it's been lacking for the past 4 to 5 months. To add even more fuel to the fire, Charlotte Flair has been posting images of herself training, being behind the WWE curtain, and holding the women's title. So if you put that together, it sort of feels like she's describing a WWE return right there. You have the training picture, she's behind the curtain ready to come out, and then it's the picture of her with the championship. Sounds like the 3 steps she needs to take during her WWE return. So things definitely seem interesting right now with the return for Charlotte. Her last teaser before this was that she'll close out 2020 strong, and a return at TLC will allow her to do exactly that. So be on the lookout for Charlotte Flair's WWE return as soon as TLC. Vince McMahon's final match took place against CM Punk several years ago on Raw, but Kevin Owens recently revealed that the chairman was supposed to get back in the ring not too long ago. Everyone remembers Kevin Owens' attack on Vince McMahon during SmackDown a few years back. It was an insane moment, and everyone gave props to Vince McMahon for taking all that physical punishment while being in his early 70s. That moment would later lead to Shane McMahon getting involved, but Owens recently revealed that his attack on Vince McMahon was going to be the very start of Vince's story to get back in the ring. It was supposed to set up Vince McMahon teaming up with his son, Shane McMahon, to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Vince's first match back since 2012. However, Vince McMahon was pulled from the plans and replaced by the returning Daniel Bryan. Seeing Vince McMahon back in the ring for one last match would have been something special. But you can see why WWE went with Daniel Bryan as the replacement. Daniel Bryan was expecting to never wrestle again following his injury, so him getting clearance to make a miracle return was just as big as Vince McMahon's return to the ring, so it was a fitting replacement. As we saw in this year's WrestleMania documentary, Vince McMahon is still willing to take part in some physical activities. Could we still see Vince McMahon get into another small, physical altercation with a superstar? We definitely can, but as far as him having another match, now being in his mid-70s, that seems a little more unlikely. So Vince McMahon's very last opponent looks like it'll go down in the record books as CM Punk, because it's unlikely for him to compete anymore. But then again, you never know with Vince McMahon, so you can't really 100% rule him out quite yet. Sasha Banks had one of the most successful years out of all the WWE women. She captured the Raw title, the SmackDown title, and the women's tag team titles. But apparently, she's not done and wants bigger and better things. Sasha has her eyes on the WWE Championship and a lot of other men's titles. She had this to say when speaking with WWE India. "I've done so much. I can't even believe it. When I feel like I need to win the NXT UK Women's Championship, the WWE Championship, the Intercontinental title, the United States title, there's just so much more to do, and I've got a lot of time to do it, so I cannot wait." So it seems like Sasha really wants to put her name in the history books forever by becoming the first WWE superstar to hold every single championship that the WWE has to offer. That's something you don't see every day in WWE. So if Sasha actually goes through with this and captures all of the men's titles, then she'll be making her mark in WWE's history books. WWE used to have a few intergender matches a while back, but they haven't done anything serious in recent memory. We did have a few key little moments here and there, such as Nia Jax entering the Men's Royal Rumble and getting an RKO from Randy Orton. We had little things like that before, but we never really had a man versus a woman for the WWE Championship. But it already sounds like an intriguing idea. We just saw Sasha Banks take out Carmella's right-hand man, so Sasha is capable of taking men out, but will she be able to capture the main WWE title at some point in her career? That seems to be one of her main goals. Charlotte even expressed the same desire a few months back. So this is something that a lot of the WWE women want. So we'll see what WWE's next move is. Do you want to see Sasha Banks win the WWE Championship? And should the WWE Women's Division be able to compete for titles such as the Intercontinental Championship, the WWE title, the Universal title, and the United States title? Let us know what you're thinking. What are your thoughts on today's topics with Charlotte's return, Vince McMahon's canceled match, and Sasha Banks wanting the WWE title? Leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.